As everyone would currently see, Feng Wu. Sort of seems like he's getting the life choke out of him, but at times sort of freezes, pause, as Feng Wu sort of easily slips through this guy's arms and just starts walking up just front to the camera. You guys might be wondering, why the hell am I fighting in a bar right now? And why the hell did I bet 100 gold pieces on me winning? Well, long story short, after our encounter with Gruel and our victory over that weird thing, I'm never going to remember the name of it. I refuse to remember it. Creep. uh, but yeah, after me and Gruel sort of untying him explaining his situation, he's actually commissioned to follow us for 30 days. If my memory serves me right. Hmm, Renegade wanted to do a little supply stop and also maybe learn something from a gruesome master. So instead, we sort of walked in on a real politician stupid meeting thing. Ugh, ew, stupid politics. Disgusting. That's why I failed that class. I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it anyway. Why do we even have to learn politics anyway? We're monster hunters. No. Anyway, okay. I should probably. At least I got all that stuff on my chest. After sort of dealing with that weird situation and with me sort of just fucking off, I decided I wanted to fight something. Because I also did find this bar after following Gru after he cried and things he just sort of fell on him. I think he slipped on air. There was nothing that I think he just slipped over air. Everyone was going shopping. I was waiting for my turn to fight. And apparently they decided to put me up against this big giant Goliath guy. I was actually winning. Whooping his ass a little bit. But I think he decided to try choking me. Well, he's gonna know that was the worst decision of his life. But let's get back to that as he sort of slips back into his position. And let's begin. End
Absolutely.
time.
Thank you, Fang. And while this map served us fine and dandy last week, I mean, come on. I had a little bit of time to work on it. I had a little bit of time. It's nothing beautiful, but it's a little bit better. We find ourselves in Grot's Boon. Uh, Fang, you are in an embrace of the least friendly variety. Um,
Yeah, not even
Stormwatch,
from a lady. Disgusting.
Stormwatch, your hand just left Fang Wu's shoulder as you were yelled at by a man walking into the arena now. Not quite an arena, just a circle of blood, really, as you can see. For
Yep.
reference, we have Lucky's over here right next to the door. Renegade a little closer to the bar, but still by the door. So we have Stormwatch
Yep, keeping watching
inside
my
this.
money.
Um, and yeah, where we last saw Fang Wu, he was fighting this thing, as you mentioned, very well, doing some damage, um, messing with this guy's facial structure entirely. Um, but as you kind of saw, he was smiling a little bit about it. He even like hinted about his barbarian nature. Um, and good luck to you, sir. This is some homebrew garbage. But you are about to mess with the rage bait subclass. It's a homebrew subclass which invites pain to max out their damage rolls.
Mm,
Oh my god.
insane.
Um, but yeah,
That
as
rules.
this you guys will see. Fang, you have landed 3 hits, by the way. Just so you know, and just so it's out there in the open. Uh, uh,
One was a crit on the face of his eye.
mhm,
One eye is completely well shut. The other
mhm,
is almost there.
yep. So just know he is he, at on one attack roll. He could have added a D4, he waited. He could have added a D6, he waited. Now he has a D8 sitting in his pocket to add to damage.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Stormwatch, you came in and gave some guidance to Feng Wu, unknowingly accepting the rules of this strange tavern's fighting less than spoken agreement, and you have earned the attention of uh, Grugel. He seems to be a dwarf man who is past his prime for sure.
Dear God.
Everyone else, I mean, I would love to hear from everyone real quick, but Fang's got to get his moment in here. So we'll
Arendor's in the ring too?
yes, he stepped in to give guidance, which is touch.
Oh,
Mhm,
right.
And I think
Ah!
and I think
Yep.
Lucky also got me something too. Guidance and I think bardic inspiration.
You got bardic inspiration from Lucky. That's right. That's right. Also, we should mention Lucky got 1 point of damage in this fight.
Yep. One psychic damage.
That's right.
Appreciate that. That was a really important note.
Yep. How dare I forget about it?
Is there any other effect other than the damage or just that? From a
He
failed saving.
you saw him like just kind of look around for a second, but now you are beak to face, one would say,
Mhm.
as this creature has started to squeeze his muscles, veins start to pop out. You see his eye sockets kind of like push forward a little bit, and that one completely shut eye pushes open, and you can barely see the bloodshot of one eye. The other one's still
Dear
very visible.
God.
And his ears also get really, really red. That's just for me. I get red ears or hot ears.
Dear God.
Let's roll initiative for all four inside, and then everyone outside. I'll let you guys go after they get their initial round. So yeah, let's
Okay.
roll an
Okay.
initiative here real quick.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
an 11.
I don't
With
hate that. Did that not pull up for you guys? Was that just for me? Well, dang it. That's
with
not
Dread
fair.
Ambusher, I get a bonus to my initiative, which is my Wisdom modifier of +2.
Awesome.
Damn.
So 16.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I have a 16. And that was Storm. I have
And we
a
both rolled an 11.
ooh, I have a plus
Who has a higher
6
dex
for
between us?
Calvin. Well, I ended up being a 17 with his +6 for initiative.
It's a Goliath, the path of the rage bait. That's too funny.
Oh yeah, go ahead, look at those class features if you want. They're fun. So what's your
Wait.
total there, Feng Wu? What's your total plus your initiative bonus?
11.
You don't have any
It doesn't
bonus
let
to
me.
initiative?
It doesn't let me look at other players' characters.
Oh,
I
that's
rolled an
lame.
8 plus a
Oh,
3.
I got you. Okay. So you're down here at 11, and then I will roll one. Oh boy. And he has a +3, so there we go. It's bad guys all first. All bad guys. Oops, all bad guys.
Wow. I could try to reroll that, but no.
Yes, I would say you guys all have your advantage. Feel free to use that anytime you want. Um, and for those who don't understand what that advantage is, if you
Yeah,
make some art over the week, anyone listening at home later on the YouTube worlds, if they make art in any way, shape, or form, they get an advantage die. Boy, Storm, were you using that advantage to get a better initiative?
I was trying, yeah.
Dang it.
I had a really good bonus. I felt like I could have got a better one, and no.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. So the first person, uh, uh, Grugel, he's gonna step on up, and he's actually not gonna attack, but he's gonna get really close and look at you. He goes, "This is a sacred tradition of ours, And it's always been one-on-one, and this I don't know if this has to be a fight now. What are you doing here, son? And
I just came in here to give some words of advice to my dear friend. I will gladly step out.
you will gladly step out and step in line. You and me are next. And he steps out of the ring and stands right here.
Aaron Dorr steps out of the ring as well.
Absolutely. Which leaves our two fighters left. Calvin will go next, and I think he's gonna have to do it. He is going to use this unarmed strike to headbutt you as hard as he possibly can. And I have to say I am so sorry, I was wrong. Homeboy has a +6 to his hit. I said +4 last week, and that's my fault.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just a monster. So if I click this to hit, why is it not showing up? He should be in the campaign, but it's not. That's okay. I'll roll it here. My sweet lord, I am so sorry about this. Does a 23 hit, Fang?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could parry that.
That is 4 damage, but he is going to use his rage bait to add a d8 to that. So bang, bang, bang. That's the worst that could have happened.
Damn.
It's not. There's so much blood and bruising and slipperiness.
Wait,
His
sorry.
eyes are
Your D8 and D4 only were ones and ones.
ones and ones. That's all it was.
Oh wow.
There's nothing I can do about it. I wasted my fun rage bait. As he goes to swing his head forward at you, wait a minute, I do get advantage, so I could make it a 4 if I got a 20. God damn it. Okay. As he goes to headbutt you, it just is off center and barely kind of hits like your side of your temple.
Okay, now question: how much damage did fully?
2, so you take 1 damage.
Damn.
Yep, that was rough.
The fist doesn't even connect with the temple; it grazes the temple.
Yeah, it's a wild swinging headbutt. Now for his bonus action.
Yeah.
I think he wants to do another slam, but that would allow you a chance to get out. So he's just gonna squeeze you even tighter, attempting to make that DC a little bit harder. It is your turn. What does Fang Wu do here?
Well then, he's first going to try and slip out.
Okay. He's going to use his strength. What are you going to use, sir?
Let me see.
I'm okay with dexterity if you're slipping, but it's either dex or strength. But I will give you what you're going up against. This is +3.
I will do my saving throw. Of strength.
And when it's contested, you just use a regular skill. It's not a saving throw, just a regular skill. It's a skill v skill.
Okay, luckily I am raging.
That's right. Advantage on strength. Thank you for reminding me, sir.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not a lot better. It's a 17. Roll 17.
Okay. First roll. That's a 16. Let's see if I roll a balance.
Oh boy.
Luckily, thanks to the bardic and inspiration from Storm, I'm gonna pass that.
Yeah. Would you like to roll your how much inspiration did he get?
I have an inspiration from Storm and a bardic inspiration from Lucky.
That's right.
Storm, how? I'm using Storm first.
Okay.
He has guidance. I think it's guidance from him. Mine's a D.
Yours is a D6.
D.
Guidance is a
D6 that you
D4.
can use.
Yeah, no, that's too valuable, my friend. Now, what is your guidance, Storm?
A D4.
Either way, if I roll a 4, I still pass, as I was a 16.
You a one passes
And
as
that
well.
plus that is a 16 plus 4. Yeah, I think I passed.
All right, Fang. What does it look like? How do you get out of this?
As he's going in for a more squeeze, my character sort of is able to slip his fingers under this guy's armpits as he sort of hits his pressure points, like him
Okay.
free.
Absolutely.
Really?
Okay. With that, what would you like to do?
Do I still have my action?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yay. As I'm going to take a flask of oil.
Okay.
I'm throwing it at him.
Absolutely.
And do you just want me to roll
Give me a
a...
dex. Just a dex check here. You'd be looking to beat a
Okay.
16.
Mm-hmm. Beat a 16 on his armor class. Luckily, Luckily, I can use my advantage points if it is so bad. Dear God.
Let's see what you get. Oh
Yep. No,
boy.
it was bad.
Yep. As
Luckily,
an
that's why I
alternate
have
version
these.
of Fang accidentally
Dear
just drops it in
God.
front of you.
And I have a D6. Well,
Uh,
that's a
that's a
12 plus a
that's a
4.
16. And advantage goes to the attacker, so go ahead. You take this out and you kind of fling it, and it, like, he's not worried about it as it hits him and like explodes across his chest, and he looks down at you and, that's not part of the rules. And he looks
I'll
at
see.
you more
I'll.
angry than anything.
Mm-hmm. He's now dripping in oil. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, I heard no rules about that. As Fingo just sort of takes out a match.
Okay.
Try me.
Do you
I
have
also.
a
I have a
adventurer's die?
tinderbox. Yes,
Okay, tinderbox, that works.
I do have a tinderbox. Yep, that's why I'm doing this.
Okay. I will say your bonus action was kind of wiggle out. Your action was to throw that. Getting that match out now is more flavor rather than anything. We will jump back to the top of the initiative, which is Gurgle. As Gurgle, his eyes go really, really wide. And he will scream across over here to Guess and go, Guess! Go get Heather! Now! As Guess kind of just jumps across this area up to the top. Renegade, Lucky, is there anything you guys would like to do as Guess is running across the bar top?
Who guesses running to go get someone else, correct?
Going to get Heather, whoever Heather is.
And this is because Fane is like throwing essentially like his own little improvised Molotov cocktail at Calvin's face.
Yes. You would assume so, yes.
Okay.
Not against the rules.
So would you say that because Guess is running across the top of the bar to get Heather, she's distracted?
Oh God.
Guess is a female gnome, and yes, she is quite distracted.
Okay. So I'm next to the pile of gold, right?
Oh, one more time. What was that?
I'm next to the pile of gold, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
anyone else
My
generally looking my way, or are they too focused on the fight?
I would say
They might be too focused on the fight as I threw oil on this guy, and now they're screaming, "Go get Heather!"
roll me a d20 at advantage. You're looking to not get a 2, a 6, or an 8.
2,
Oh my
6, or 8. Okay.
bro, bro, you have this. You have
So
this in the
this is
bag.
what, for stealth or for sleight of hand?
Nope. Just you're not looking to get any of those two numbers.
No.
Two.
Is this
Let's
for
see.
stealth or is this for sleight of hand? The skill you're using.
I for just roll those two d8 or d20 real quick. It has nothing to do with your
That's funny.
ability yet.
Oh,
Okay.
Roll.
Roll to
Uh,
everyone.
watch him get a nat 20, boys.
4.
well, damn. Okay.
And hold on.
Wait a
And
minute.
advantage 2.
What the bloody?
I have
Uh,
What the
bad
bloody hell?
rolls last session and this session. Can I have one more advantage?
Pity. Dear God.
I will say, um, so you kind of look at Guest Run Across, you look at the gold, and you peek up, and all the way across the way over here, this innocent bystander was watching Guess, and now she just looks at you extremely confused, and you make you two make eye contact. Everyone else in the entire place is too worried about what's happening, but this random person is looking at you.
While this random person's looking at me, I
She
cast at will message from that I just got from the artificer
Yep.
class. You point your finger toward a creature within range, whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
only you can hear.
You
Absolutely.
can cast a spell through solid objects. If you are
Mm-hmm.
familiar with the
Mm-hmm.
target and know it is beyond the barrier. We're not through anyone here. The range is 120.
Yeah, easily doable.
The spell does not have to follow in a straight line. Can travel freely around corners and through open.
Yep.
So
So
I
you
basically do that to her, and I whisper, while Gas is hitting Heather, "Do you want a drink?"
uh she looks at you confused as yes, Guess does jump off the bar top and is heading outside. I won't say she makes it yet because Lucky still has a turn. But this innocent bystander looks at you a little bit confused at first, like, uh, uh, and she doesn't know how message works. She doesn't know that she can respond, but you do
And
hear
I have
her
to say,
like,
like
and
just nod your head yes or shake it no.
she's like, she looks at you and like from across the tavern goes, "Are you hitting on me?"
Yeah.
Damn.
Uh, she starts slowly walking that way.
That's not my intention, but sure. I'm thinking,
You
sure.
wait.
Sure,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, wait a minute. You made it perfect distraction. Take that gold.
Wait, is
Um,
do you want me to roll sleight of hand now?
are you
Take
gonna
her
attempt to take it right
gold?
now?
I'm gonna attempt to take some of the gold right now, yeah.
Sleight
I'm
of hand.
assuming she's walking through the crowd. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, she
Sleight of
she she
hand plus
has an eye on
3.
you. She is more curious of you than anything. So you
Do
know
I
she's watching.
do I do I have to beat a DC check?
Her passive perception. It's you know what? Let me give you a roll first. It's only a +1 here, but she is watching you.
Dear God.
A 14. You got to beat a
What the?
14.
Wait, that's as a 7 plus 13.
That's at advantage. I just rolled that advantage, so I took the 13.
Wow.
So I have to beat a 14 or better.
Yep. Meet 14 or be better.
Be better.
God.
You're better than this.
Well, I'm better than this. Speaking of the bird in the rain.
Yeah. I'm doing smart shit. I'm winning.
I should take his gold actually. If I beat
You do know
Jack, I'm
Penguin's going to remember
about
that. He knows where his gold is, and he knows you were there.
All right. Let's see
You're
it,
not getting
Renegade.
away
What
from
do you
this.
got?
You said it's my
15.
turn?
Holy, oh my God. Thank the gods. You
Yeah,
did it. You did it. You took the whole pot.
give me 1 second there,
Okay,
Lucky.
hold on.
Okay, I thought
So
for some reason I
hold on.
thought you said it was
So
my
instead
turn.
of
No, I'm good.
can I take
Put that.
just anywhere in the gold there? Actually, it doesn't matter if it's Fane's or someone else's.
There is about 150-ish coins there sitting there of all different variety. And yeah, as you kind of do like a cool guy lean on the bar stool, your elbow slides them to your left hand tucks them in your pocket.
How
Put
many?
that in the
How many do
party
I?
inventory.
Oh no,
Call
put
it
that in
100.
my inventory.
158. Let's call it 158.
158. How much do I take?
100 of
158
that
gold
gold's
pieces.
mine.
Wait,
Money.
wait. I'm sorry. Repeat that again.
You have swiped 158 gold pieces off of the bar top. That is in your pocket as of right now. You feel confident. No one was looking except for this one stranger who thinks you looked maybe kind of cool.
Cool.
I have 169 gold. Oh my god. Okay, I'm
Remember
actually gonna
that.
pay his gold back for sure.
Remember 100 of that gold's mine as I betted it.
All right,
You can keep the
we'll
you can
jump
keep the
to
58 gold.
we'll jump to Lucky now. Lucky, Guess is just jumping off of the bar top. Is there anything you would like to do?
Please make a perception check. Please make a perception check.
Yeah, Lucky goes, I've actually only been watching Renegade right now.
Yeah, so you did say I saw her running too, right?
Yes.
And based on the previous conversations, I know that she is distracted
Yes.
and everyone else is distracted as well.
Yep, everyone else is very keen on this fight happening right now.
I would like to stealthily cast Charm Person on her.
Oh my
okay.
god.
Oh
Okay.
my
okay.
god.
Okay.
This shit's about to burn this
Absolutely.
place.
Oh my god.
Wisdom, correct?
Yes, it is a 15.
Okay, she has a +2.
Okay.
Oh, this
Oh
looks like a
boy.
very ugly character here too.
Uh
Oh man.
so with an 18, as she starts to
Dear
head out,
God.
she gets what do you say? What's your charm person kind of feel like to her?
Wait a minute, Lucky, do you have your advantage?
I actually do have my advantage. I'll use my advantage.
You want to use that against
Actually,
me?
I'll use. Hang on. I will use my luck point.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll save the advantage. I mean, it's basically the same thing. I guess it really doesn't matter.
So keep luck for you. If you want to use your advantage, you can put that on me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put the advantage on you.
Okay, you'll basically put Guess at disadvantage here. Okay, so +2.
Mm-hmm. And wait a minute,
So-
you technically always have your own advantage. You're just lucky.
I am lucky.
Lucky, you start to cast your charm person, and at first Guess like looks at you and the face is angry as if like some alternate universe version of this went down much worse. And then her face just kind of slowly lift up, her ears kind of go up, and her eyes just turn like this Irish happy look. What do you say to Guess?
There are little hearts floating around her eyes.
I say, hey, guess where you running off to?
Well, I just want to get Heather. She's such a great lass. She's a healer, and she's usually here. But she had some urgent stuff to do, so just gonna go get her. Looks like your fellow over there is just not abiding by the rules, and that means, well, we need a healer.
Okay, that may be so. They never stated any rules. Are they posted somewhere?
Oh yeah, the rules are simple. You punch until someone goes to sleep.
Hmm.
You can headbutt, you
Interesting.
can tackle,
And
you can kick.
and what's Heather gonna do when she gets back?
Make sure no one's died.
Okay. Has this kind of thing happened before where someone broke the rules?
Oh yes, yes, and just about everyone dogpiled them and kicked the shit out of them. If Heather wasn't there, yeah, we would have had a dead body on our hands.
Hmm. Hmm.
Heather takes good.
Interesting.
I see that you're worried about, and she kind of twitches a little bit. I see that you're worried about your friend. He'll get the ass kicking of a lifetime. Oh, you betcha about that. But don't worry, she heals
Never get
up
a
people
sword.
real good.
Okay. Um.
I should be getting
Any.
off. I don't want your friend getting in too much pain before Heather can get here.
Of course. Any. Uh. While I've got you here, you seem like you're pretty well informed around here. Any interesting news or tips or secrets you'd like to tell your friend Lucky?
Yeah, you know, they're actually all of our dairy drinks are actually expired, so I wouldn't have any of them. And she looks like all the way across the bar. There is a dwarvish man drinking like a very frothy, white sort of drink,
Milk.
and he looks and he like just has this face as he licks his mustache and he wipes it and he's like, oh, whatever, and he like drinks it more.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Go get Heather. It seems like it's important that we have her here, and thank you for your hard work. And I give her a high five.
She just looks up at your high five. That's like a little bit too high for her.
Low
Ah,
five.
would you would you mind if it was a? Because I'm quite a little.
You were distracted.
Don't swear though.
Yeah. Here's a low five.
Thank you. You're a good lad. Well,
Uh,
she runs out out of the
Well,
tavern.
I turn
meanwhile,
around to
Burton.
Fang Wu and I say, "Hey, man, there are actually rules here that you may have been told about and forgot."
There's rules
I was
here.
never told any rules.
Uh,
Well, I
yeah,
kind of remember briefly
Just saw
something.
fighting and just I just saw fighting and saw a person got hit by a chair.
Calvan goes as he's wiping this oil from his eyes. He goes, "Yeah, there's fucking rules. What do you think we're gonna murder people? It's a fight club,
I mean,
asshole."
you were squeezing me up out like my eyes were about to pop out. I mean, mhm. I
Yeah, and
mean, really,
if
you weighed the options here, man.
uh
Meanwhile, we have blood and violence in the fight club, but also at the same
I
time,
mean,
there's
also literally,
probably
look,
some
there's
peace.
literally a blood
You
pit
really
like
hurt my
around
feelings.
us. I say like blood circle. I mean, come on, man.
he wipes a little bit of oil from his like the corner of his eyes, the really tricky parts to get to. He goes, "I
Mhm.
gonna be honest, this you're gonna burn. That's fucking rude." And
I
you kind of hear
mean,
like murmurs
I mean,
like, you could have
mm,
burned down the bar. Yeah, that asshole
oh
could
no,
have
no,
burnt
no,
the
no, no,
bar
no, no,
down.
no, no,
And
no, 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 no.
you
I was just gonna
hear
burn my fist and beat the
you
shit out of you.
you
That's it.
hear the opening of like knife pockets. You hear someone from behind you go,
You,
"Dude, I'm gonna fucking kill
mm,
you." um,
you want to fucking try that
Uh,
shit?
Ren-
That's my character just grabs rapier. You really want to try that shit with me, mate?
everyone's getting a lot closer to the ring at this point in time. I will say for now we are out of combat. If anyone would like to do
Hmm.
anything, I want to go to Storm since technically
I'm
it
just
would be his
adjusting
turn
people
next.
so they're not in the ring technically. So that's it.
Some of these
Nothing.
people are in the ring technically.
Oh, they are in
they,
the ring
they
technically.
are
With
Never
quite
mind.
offended.
with that, with that, I turned to Renegade and I said, maybe we should jump in just in case." And Cal jumps into the ring.
But
Uh,
also, do you think I'm really a psychopath? I was psyching your dumb ass out.
He
oh,
spits oil on the ground.
one quick
Go ahead, Renegade.
Why can't you just throw some a water flask? Dear God, here.
He'll catch it. Renegade Storm. I want to hear from both of you guys before anything goes too much further.
So Storm is, as he's watching all these people kind of encroach on the ring, seeing this gnome run out, he's going to be looking for some sort of, uh, I guess, position away from everybody, but somewhere he could attempt to hide should things go south. He wants to be in a concealed position. He's
So
kind of looking around for that. Would he see anything around him?
There is the bar
Bar,
top.
the other side of the bar.
Yep, for sure. The other side of
so
the bar. I would
Renegade
also
will
say kind of behind this couch would be a decent maneuverability.
so
So I'll leave
Renegade
that
will
up to
just
you.
casually walk forward kind of into the ring too, but he's like closer to the group over here and such, close
Also,
to this
yeah, my
group
character hasn't stopped flying at all.
because 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 he's just like, okay, look, I know the feathered little fee effector is like all on burning people and all on causing chaos and crap here and such.
Please, I was almost burned
And
alive as a kid. Fuck you.
Real quick.
That's my character spits on the
Pause real
ground.
quick, Renegade. I just want to make sure I got Storm going where he wants to go. Storm behind the bar or kind of
Behind the
over
bar.
by. Okay.
Yep, he's eyeing back at the bar.
Absolutely. You can for sure get there. Give me a stealth to make sure no one sees you. I'll see that. No need to let me know. I'll see it pop up. But go ahead, Renegade. Continue.
look, I understand the fee effector here is all like, let me kick ass, chew jerky, and he's all out of jerky stuff here, okay? But can we please get back to the fight and maybe put the grease fire out first, and then we can start calling judgment once one party is down and the other stands victorious. Is
Renegade,
that all right?
as you are like just about to finish that speech, there is a clanging and clattering of something behind the bar. As most people would kind of glance over, Storm, you kind of slid. You were perfectly above the countertop, but you weren't expecting all the dirty fucking dishes that are just on the next shelf down, and they all kind of clatter to the wooden floor.
As you're just holding a pan over your head.
You are currently quote unquote hidden, but that's everyone knows something happened over there.
The hell happened over
All
there?
Gurgle will step all the way into the ring. The fight's a fight. We don't want to hurt people. But Heather doesn't come to town for no goddamn reasons. Heather's here and something's happening. She should have been here from the get-go. And his eyes turn over to Fang Wu. No burning people. You punch with your fist, you hit with your head, you knee to the crotch. But you don't burn people or stab them. And he looks to his people behind him.
Okay.
He kind of tells them to put their weapons down as well, and they back up. So we get back to it. Fighting?
Bane, if you're mad at the
Hey,
guy,
man.
just bite him with your
Okay.
beak. And then he turns and walks out of the raid.
Okay, my character's just gonna turn to look at Calvin and just say, do you want to continue fighting, or do you just want to go get a drink? Because right now I'm just thirsty.
I didn't really think drink. Everyone how about we do one big one? We each get one really big hit, and the first one to hit the ground loses.
DM, other table rules, how would that work in mechanics?
We
The
are
next attack,
going.
if successful, causes prone.
We are going to throw one unarmed attack against another. We're accepting both of them, so we're just assuming this is max damage, critted damage. It's Rocky 3. You guys are
Oh,
throwing
boy.
temple to temple. So this is a KO for whoever gets the highest roll.
The
Okay.
highest hit DC
Good
wins.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Like highest roll to hit. Or highest roll to hit.
Highest roll to hit.
Okay. Okay.
He does have a
And
has a
also,
+6, just so you know.
yep. Don't worry, I have a plan. It might or might not work. Who knows? We gotta
Meanwhile,
try.
I and the gnome are casually walking
And
around
also,
here.
and also my
Uh,
character
Goes
was
on
sort
your
of say
laptop.
to him. Also, sorry about almost burning you, mate. I'm just really used to doing that and fighting. Yeah, it's usually common around my parts.
Yeah, I've fought a few people. Wizards. I've crushed a wizard's windpipe before. I get it. I get it.
Oh, nice. Like,
Yeah, I
how
did.
how did that feel? Like, was it that satisfying?
Have Have you ever held like too much dry pasta in your hands before, and then you just kind of you try to squeeze it, and it's hard at first, and then they all snap at the same time?
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
just
nice.
really, really strangely, just like that.
Okay. After all this, we gotta talk about a few stuff. I actually like you, mate.
Hey, you almost set me on fire, so I'm gonna punch really hard. And he puts his foot on one, like you can see like a plank of wood, and he kind of gestures you to put your foot on the same piece of wood.
He does. Let's get
Uh,
this over with.
we
And also,
both
DM, are we both still raging?
they've probably dropped by now, so I was gonna say we
Okay.
can either both have advantage or just roll one time. It's the we either both get advantage or we just roll once. It doesn't matter.
It'd be hilarious if they both knocked out of them.
Do you want to go one
Hmm.
dice roll or advantage?
Should I let chance work its magic? One dice roll to decide it all.
Okay, one dice roll.
Yep, do it.
Okay, a +6 to this.
Watch me roll shit, guys. Yep, I'm gonna die,
Oh,
guys.
damn. That's
Play
a 20.
hero.
That's a 23.
Unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Oh,
hey, I'm also
Oh
adding in
my
something else.
god!
Precision
I was gonna
attack.
say.
I add a 1d8 to this.
Okay. Yep.
That's a 5. 22 plus 5.
I
27.
so
And
badly
higher.
wanted to use Stone Endurance this fight, and I can't use it on attacks. So there we go. As you both kind of swing, I'll explain his punch. You explain your punch. His fist, it connects. It hurts. Like you feel the lights go out for a second. But your winged hands, what do they look like?
Or should I say, more like his weird talon like
Yeah.
hands.
Yep.
As he was going in for attack, he did a strange breathing pattern. As he sort of hits him straight on the chin. And if this was an anime moment, which it is happening right now,
Yep.
to the untrained eye, it sort of releases a little bit of a shock wave, like compressed shock wave.
Yep. Yeah, the
As,
lights
yeah,
nearby go out. Yeah. As this large barbarian man stays on his feet, looks down at you, and his eyes go squinty to wide, and then he is on your shoulders, face behind your back, limp body on top of you.
he just raises his hand. Well, guess that's a knockout.
There is like murmuring across the crowd. Even one person going, That was rather odd. I mean, Calvin likes being punched. Huh. Well, I guess we wake him
I
up.
sort of riled his brain a little bit. He'll be fine.
As Guess has run back in, let me grab Heather. She exists. Let me find her real quick.
hey guys, I actually won. In the weirdest way, I won.
in the most friendly punch out of all time.
Yep. And I rolled an 18 on the die to get this high, so the gods gave me this win.
Where are you, Heather? Are you behind this garbage?
You
Dang
had
it.
you had little luck on
Oh.
your side.
Yeah, a lot of luck, dear God.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Heather comes in behind Guess. A massive woman, Brianna Tarth-esque woman walks through, head shaven, various books around her ankles or around her waist that like dangle down to her ankles. Sorry. As she looks and goes, "Which one of you sorries? Oh, oh gods, it's Calvin!" And she like runs into the ring, gingerly stepping over the blooded area. She goes, "You, if can you just set him down real quick, please?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. As Fang sort of weirdly enough, his small body is able to actually hold Calvin, just sort of sets him down easily. Yeah, here you
Absolutely.
go.
As you're setting him down, you do now notice little tiny pinpoints of sunlight that are coming through the roof. If you were to look up, you would see a bunch of holes in the ceiling, um, and they all happen to kind of be in this blooded area. As Heather starts a prayer, and she kind of touches you like as she's praying, and in between breaths, she goes, "You're gonna want to scoot back just a little bit."
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I think it was.
Within a few moments of you scooting back, a giant beam of light cracks through the rooftop, hits Calvan. His eyes go wide. He goes, "Holy!" Yeah, about that
Dear
drink.
God, that was right.
Whoa!
Yeah, let's go drink.
He looks over at Heather. He goes, "It was. I've never. That sucks." And Heather just looks at him and goes, "Yeah, maybe stop fighting. Gosh." And she gets up and she also heads to the bar.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is your first time getting knocked out?
Yeah, yeah, I'm usually pretty good at this.
Damn. Well, welcome to the club. A
Uh,
bear knocked me out with its claw swipe one time. It was not pretty.
Storm,
So, Matt.
as Guest comes back, I hear you. Sorry, this is too funny though. As Guest comes back, she sees you behind the bar.
Oh, I wanted to call him out.
Hey Storm, there's not gonna be a big brawl happening. You can come out now. As a character sort
Yeah.
of flies over
Really, he
there.
just looks over the counter like he's gonna grab like some beer for his accidental newfound girlfriend, and looks up down beyond the counter and goes, "Don't you have a fight now? Aren't you
Eh,
supposed to be in the ring?"
I mean, it's really consensual. Like if he really wants to.
I believe
I
Renegade
thought,
was talking to Storm.
Storm, yeah, I'm
Oh
talking to
yeah.
Storm, like
Uh,
the person behind the counter is just like, "Don't you have a fight to be in?"
yes, I was looking for the restroom. I thought it was back here.
"Hey, what are you doing behind my bar?" As Guest sprints over to you. "You
That's the
think you can
sweetest
take
piece
a
of snipe
cheap?
I've ever heard.
You taking a cheap drink at the? What are you, some sort of cheat?" And she starts picking up broken dishes and she's throwing them at you. "Get the fuck! You knock it off!" They don't hurt, but they just explode upon impact.
Arendor
Damn.
quickly jumps back over the bar.
Absolutely,
Take this
absolutely.
chance. Get out.
They're
Get
there, Gnome. They're there.
Look at
Damn.
look at the mess you've made. You know what? Are you supposed to be fighting?
Yes, he is.
I think
He was
so.
already
Who?
the big guy over
Who's
there
point
told
over
him
to
that
Gurgle?
he was supposed to fight him. Girdle, I think
Uh,
his name was.
she looks at him and she looks at you, Storm. And she goes, "Nah, fuck that. You get back behind the bar and you do some work for all the damage that
You
you
get back.
caused." And Gurgle goes, "But the fight!" And she goes, "No, he made a big mess. He's gonna come back here and fix it."
What about all the dishes you broke throwing them at me?
Uh,
Oh, don't argue with
she
with the lady.
as you look, uh, she is gonna roll an intimidation, which
Oh,
she has a +6 to.
it's a
Um,
Oh,
motherly intimidation.
uh, you can roll a charisma to get your way out of it if you would like, Storm. Um,
Oh,
but just for funsies. Oh boy, it's not great. It's an 8.
an 8.
Storm, you don't feel intimidated in the least by this tiny creature. Um, some people you can feel the hair on the neck of like other people, as like Gurgle hasn't said anything back yet. And so like you can tell she has an air of something about her. But to you, it's just this little old gnome lady. Um, but it's up to you. Do you want to jump
Is it?
behind the bar, or are you gonna try to fight her on it?
Uh, I'll go ahead and be a nice guy and jump back over the bar, clean it up real quick, and then get prepared for my fight.
Ah,
I mean, do you really want to fight?
uh, Guess has taken a
Not
spot.
really.
Take the
Uh,
chance and leave. Do it.
Guess Guess has sat upon a barrel in the back, and she looks as relaxed as possible. Her eyes kind of close, and she goes, "Yeah, you make sure you get the tips now, because those tips are going in my jaw, not yours. I hope you've got some tendon experience." Uh, as this woman has that followed Renegade over here, she goes, "So, what are we
So
having?"
Renegade Matt, do you know remember from the Clone Wars when the clones do that awkward kind of um flirt? Well, it's not really a flirt. I mean, which episode was that? I'm thinking of the one when Domino Squad was training on Camino,
Okay.
and and one of the closers is like, well, maybe you and me could, and the other one is like, you never even met a girl.
Yeah.
The whole awkwardness they do, he's
Yeah.
gonna be like that awkward, like
Sure.
not really knowing what to say and such, and um, he'll I don't know what to say. Um,
Bro, I'm not raising anyone.
Uh, so
I'll I'll
so
I'll I'll, I'll
After you
basically
even get
I
this.
don't know what exact words to say. I'll basically just like try and talk her up and tell her how experienced she looks,
as,
and offer to
I,
buy her something nice behind the bar, as he's already kind of reaching behind the bar. Do you want me to roll like investigation for that, or just let's see like the quality of the drink I'm pulling out for her?
you kind of reach over the bar, and of course, from the corner, you hear Guest go, "Young man, don't let your friend have any free drinks unless he's tipping 4 gold
4 gold for a drink
for the tips." As her eyes close again,
for the
and
tip.
she puts her head against the wall. Storm.
He still reaches behind the bar to grab like a nice drink and such. He's not like he looks at Storm like don't you dare interrupt on this. That just with that eye look.
Uh, Storm. What would you like to do in this moment?
So I'm still behind the bar, cleaning everything up, right?
Yeah, yeah. She's now asked you to be a bartender as well. She's taken
Is,
Right.
full
is
advantage
she
of this moment.
is she behind the bar,
She is posted up in the corner, sitting on a barrel, head against the wall, eyes closed.
head against the wall with eyes closed?
Yep.
Uh, I'm
She
I'm
she
definitely
did
gonna.
she did happen to see Renegade still trying to sneak a drink, however.
I'm not
Okay.
sneaking a drink. I'm not doing this stealthily. I'm just like leaning against the bar, like the classic.
Right.
Leans against the bar, reaches down to like grab something, drink, until I pour it into a cup for her. Such. He'll
Okay.
still pay if it has to, but 4 gold is too much.
Oh, way too
So,
much for a drink.
Mhm.
Way too much.
Way too. It's a copper is fine. She's asking for tip.
I'm not giving 4 gold tip for not even quality service.
All right.
I
So
mean,
Storm, what do you do behind the bar?
I finished cleaning up the mess and I walked out behind the bar. Like I didn't agree to bartend nothing.
Uh, yeah. As you kind of clean up, everything is really clean. Like you've done a fine job. She gets up off the barrel, uh, and you just hear this shing, shing, shing as she has 3 knives in one hand. And she just looks at you. She goes, "Oh, you think that's all you've got to do?" And she starts to twirl them in her hands. Uh, you-
I'll pay for the drink.
she looks at you and smiles. She goes, "Of course you will. What do you think? We don't do this
Of
for
course,
free." And her eyes
I
whip
know.
back to Storm, and she stops one of the daggers at like the sharp end between her thumb and index finger, and she just holds it there for a second. She goes, "Yeah, you
Whoa,
cleaned up your
whoa,
mess.
whoa, whoa.
You cleaned up your mess. You're
That was
fine,
like
lad."
walking distance right there.
Now, my dear lady, are you attempting or threatening me with knives after you
Uh,
already told me you would keep all the tips? Now you want free labor and you're threatening violence. Now is that any way to treat a consumer?
well, that's a way a small lass makes sure that she's safe and she gets paid in a big world ruled by people with magic powers, big hammers, and stupid voices. And she looks over at Lucky, and she goes, "Don't you even dare think about touching that piano. That was my husband's, my late husband's."
Are you saying you want me to play the piano?
I'm telling you, if you even look at it, I'm throwing one of these between your toes.
I quickly glance at the piano just because the context of someone telling me not to look, and I
She
look back. I was like, "Is
absolutely
this like a
throws
reverse
one.
psychology thing?"
She 100% throws one. It goes wild past your
It
face and is
goes
in the
wild.
ceiling. It's in the ceiling beams.
I would like to remind you we're probably still within an hour, so she's probably still charred. But
You're right. You are so right. And it's such a bad roll.
Oh my god, no, he just
You
threw a knife at him. What did I
you
do?
know that she missed on purpose.
I wink at her.
Oh, play the goddamn piano if you want. Play something good at least. And I get half your
Mhm.
tips.
My character, uh,
Did you
my
back?
character would sort of fly up to Renegade. Then next you just see him start pecking you with his beak to get your attention.
Renegade, while still wearing his armor, and he's taking off his helmet for the gnome lady beside him, giving him that chiseled look of a cloned face. And then said, "Well, hear the gentle little woodpecker tap 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 against his armor." I forget how
You
short Fane Wu is. Is Fane Wu like my
he's a
height?
small he's
He's
a small type
small.
creature,
He's a
Yeah.
small type creature. Okay, so
and
I'm
he's
dealing
doing
with
this.
an actual owl.
As
And,
then
and
you would sort of see a Fang sort of flying up a little bit as you sort of look down at him. You see him
so
do the money sign look
he's he's
as
he's he, he just looks at before Fane Wu starts flying up. Renegade looks down and such with a gentle smile, reaches out and pets Fane Wu on the head, like the pat pat anime pat pat on the head.
really.
And
As like stop that. As my character is sort of doing the money sign look at you with his hands as he next flies up and whispers to
yeah,
you.
I
I saw that. Give me my 100 gold back. As if you remember that 15, I have a passive perception of a 15. I saw you do that.
Uh,
I'm like,
I will say, I want to give everyone one action. I want to know what everyone's doing right now before a thing happens. So we will
or
go
a thing happened.
Lucky, Storm, and Fang and Renegade. So Lucky, what are we doing?
So, Lucky. Did I get my paid for us winning the fight for the bet that I made?
That's the thing that's gonna happen potentially.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the thing that happened.
Luckily, I
Um,
was for this.
um,
I will. I'll just play the piano and see if I can earn some tips.
Okay, give
Oh
me a
my god.
performance. In which now that there's
Okay.
actual music, I have to turn Kevin up just the littlest bit.
Bro.
Then it's in out here. It's just gonna be Lucky saying, what was it?
It's decent. It's a decent song.
Lucky, uh, you play the piano. What you've noticed is it is gnome size, so you kind of fat finger it a
Oh,
little
can
bit.
I use my luck on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to use your
Lucky's
luck on that?
Lucky with his performance is just to be like, he's a
Bro, it's the
cold-hearted
No
same
bird
roll.
girl. Look
way.
into his eyes. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Baby telling lies.
It's crazy how unlucky that lucky roll was. Like it wasn't worse or better, it was the exact same. That's crazy. Okay.
Mhm.
So as I was saying,
In Peace of the
it's
Universe, you
it's
did the same
it's
thing.
it's a gnome-sized piano, and it still comes across nice and beautiful. 80% of the population couldn't do it, but every now and then it's like D flat, D flat. It's like son of a bitch. And by the time you start playing with your fingernails, you get a hold of it.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You
uh, uh,
So,
does he still get tips? As that's more impressive than actually playing it right a little bit.
the problem is it's not so much tips, but you make so many new friends that people like are gathered around you. Uh, and one of them goes, "How your hands are like an eighth of the whole piano," and another one's like, "That's pretty nice." Yeah, my ex doesn't play any musical instruments, and that's why I left him. And one of them just goes, "What? What's the song called?" Lucky, what do you say to this barrage of people?
Um, the song is called Simple Man,
Nice.
or
One
actually, it's called Simple Gnome.
simple dome as the one guy who's like in the corner. Clearly he's been at this tavern for a minute, and his eyes are a little heavy, and he goes, "Yeah, man, it's crazy when you think about how simple it could be." And he's interrupted by a yell from across the tavern. Storm, we jump back to you just leaving the behind the bar. You have a feeling Guess isn't too concerned with you anymore. What would you like to do?
Uh, hearing him start to play the piano, I'm gonna look at Gus and tell her, "Well, I won't do your job for you for free. I will gladly pay for a drink."
Oh, now
And
you
he will order a drink.
now you're speaking my language. For you, you did a you did a shit thing breaking some things. You did the right thing by cleaning it up. I'll give you a one on the house, but the second one's double the price.
Well, that's not much of a bargain. That's
It
two at regular price.
is a bargain if you only have one.
Do you really only want me drinking one?
Yes. She looks at you and just
Well,
like
okay,
a
then I'll
firm
keep the
nod.
gold in my pocket. I'll take one free drink.
What would you like?
Your finest ale.
She looks at you pissed, and she like fingers that little knife pocket that she has, and then she stops and she smiles and she goes, "I did say one for free, didn't I?" And
Yes,
she
you did.
grabs a bottle. It's not even just a glass. She grabs a bottle and she tosses it to you. Give me a dex saving throw. Looking to beat
Oh,
a
yeah.
10. Uh,
Well,
you catch it, drop it, catch it, knee it, catch it. Uh, she looks at you. She goes, "I'm so glad you caught that." And then she looks at her table. We will jump to Fang, then Renegade. Fang,
Well, I still have to give Fang his.
is that what you're doing? Are you handing him
Dude,
100 gold?
I will hand him that if um can Fane. It's up to you, but do you mind if I take my action first before you?
Hmm. Okay.
Fang, that man has
So
your 100 gold pieces in his hand.
So, while chatting up the gnome woman and such with his helmet off, like his helmet sitting on the bar counter and such, he looks at her, chats her up, and is like, "Well, as a sworn monster hunter, life can be dangerous, but I always do the best I can in order to help those in need." And he turns and he picks up Fang Wu, who's pecking at his armor, and he picks him up like a little kid, holds him in his arms, and says, "This here's Fane Wu. This guy is always getting himself into trouble." And as he also like chats her up and such, he basically takes the $100 and he puts it in his backpack while holding him.
Backpack, backpack.
And
Nice, nice.
and he
Uh,
basically said, and then he gets back to petting him. He says, like, "This luxurious coat of feathers, always needing to be saved when times get tough." And as he sets it back down as well, he goes like, "So let me get you that drink as well. I'm going to I just want to do this because I want to do this for quality of the drink. Do you mind
yep.
if I roll medicine to see like if I just grab a high quality drink or something?"
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, met out. Can you roll an investigation for me? Medicine's close, but I think investigation is a little better. To
Damn it! No!
You lose all your rays.
um, as you kind of put your hand back there, you feel a bottle and it like feels cheap. You feel like a bag, and you're like, yeah, clearly not that. And as you kind of dig around, you pull out this. It is some sort of dairy-esque whiskey
No, not the
combined.
dairy.
it's
No,
it's
not
the
the
dairy.
dairy.
As you kind of pull it up, and it looks so nice. It's swirling around as you kind of jostled it. It looks as if it's supposed to be doing that. It looks almost silver as a drink.
I basically take. Can I also just reach back and try and do some custom bartending stuff for her as there is like mix this drink with some others.
uh as I will say, because of how bad that roll is, you kind of go back there, and the first thing your hand finds is two glasses. So as you kind of pull those two glasses out,
No!
in your mind, the way you look at this glass, it's a not so dark of a whiskey that has like silver swirling around. You are positive this is the fanciest drink there is.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh, I hate my rolls here so much.
They've been
I
rough,
get
man.
I get better dice rolls with a D100 than
Yeah,
this.
this has been rough for you lately.
This has
You're
been rough
you're
for me from our last session too.
Yeah, you're bound for like 8 nat 20s in a row. You pour these drinks, you kind of cheers. Fang is there.
Eight nat 8 nat 20s on those useless stuff too.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, and I'm
Uh,
basically and I would like to offer you a drink. And,
that's what I came here for.
yeah,
Uh, and she grabs it out of your hand and downs it.
Oh
Um,
boy.
he downs his drink too.
yeah, and
And
I appreciate you doing that.
do I have to roll Constitution saving throw or something
You
for it?
do have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ah!
Hey,
Um,
Matt, do it funny. Make them do it later as it kicks in.
I don't know what you're talking about. Fang, you
Okay.
feel this 100 gold sit in your pocket. Um,
Mhm.
and then you hear this voice from behind you going, "Hey, um, I know this is kind of
I did
weird."
21.
Nice, hell yeah.
I got a 21 for the con save.
Wow.
It's kind of like a weird thing to say, but any chance you want to like? And he like puts up his fists, and you can hear Calvan maybe do like some training sometime, and like when no one's around, maybe we just like work on our techniques and stuff.
Hey, I
You
remove
see,
100 gold from
Faye,
my chain
you
and add 100 gold
uh-huh.
back.
Uh, okay, first reaction, first thing I'm gonna do, when you sort of put Thing who down and sort of was holding him, if you were to ever look Thing Wu straight in his eyes, you would see a fire burning behind his eyes,
I
like you're
did look in
looking
your
into a
eyes.
portal through hell.
I,
Yeah.
I looked in your eyes. I thought to myself, I've seen scarier creatures than that before.
Uh,
And okay, and next after that, after you put him down, you guys seen Family Guy before?
Yeah.
absolutely.
You see, you see the
Who
way
hasn't?
Stewie just sort of turns his face and looks at them. Yeah, he sort of does that to Renegade. But the next the moment he hears Calvin, he sort of gets a little smile on his beach face. He sort of
Okay.
just fist bumps him back. Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Uh, okay. As that all settles, everyone's had their moment. You hear Guess kind of shriek, and it echoes throughout the whole building. And she goes, "Which one of you sick, lazy piece of shit took the gold?" Uh,
They took the what?
the gold is gone.
As we all kind of turn to look back, and I'm still
You
holding
see?
my glass of inspired dairy and such
Hmm.
because I succeeded a con save massively. So I just think
Hmm.
it's all right. So
Mm-hmm.
I fill my glass again.
Lucky, you feel the interest of everyone leave. In fact, you hear everyone's initial words of, "Man, I put in 7 gold. I put in 3. I put in 17 gold." And everyone has left your piano and they are walking towards the bar. Uh, Lucky, you put in money as well. What would you like to do?
Um, I
How
would
much?
like to start playing a new song,
How much money did he put in?
and
Do it
as I
again.
start hitting the piano, you hear me start saying, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?"
For you, bad boys.
Wait. How would I like to do another performance check? I want to know if he gets the tune in set, or if it's
um,
Yeah,
better than it was before.
Lucky,
and let's
you
see
know
if it's
what?
best. People.
Give me a performance. I will hold on to the meaning of what that does. We jump over to Storm now. Storm, what are you doing at this e- eruption of thievery?
Uh, he shouts out, "What do you mean someone took the gold?"
She turns and looks at you. She goes, "Someone got behind my counter and took all the betting for that last fight. And I can only think of one lad who came behind the counter.
Whoa. I promise
Lucky,
you, I don't have.
Empty your
Lucky,
pockets."
please use another luck point. Oh shit.
Matt, the Monster Hunter chat.
Put in there. Oh God.
Lucky, what's this great art of me I'm looking at?
Oh
What,
my
what are
gosh.
the what are
This
what are
is
the words?
awesome.
Lucky, use a luck point. Use it. Use it.
Um
Oh God, he's
uh
not here.
Storm.
Lucky,
This
No,
can't
I'm here.
be.
I'm not going to waste my luck point on a song.
Are you
I love it.
sure? Are you really?
Yeah,
Oh my
A
God, this could
nat
have
yeah.
changed a
one.
few things.
Nat one. I won't say it yet. Storm guest looks at you harshly.
Okay, Thing was just gonna say this. Hey Stormer, can you just empty your pockets and show him and see if you actually dictate the gold?
I'm
Just
not
do that.
emptying my pockets. I
Uh,
Uh
took nothing.
whatever.
she looks at you and her face is starting to get like red and like the blood sockets are like popping, and she goes, "You empty your pockets. That's a big pot. It's a good one. We haven't seen gold like that in quite some time. And I'll be damned if someone walks out of here with it." And her hand goes back on that pocket with the knives in it.
Don't be reaching for those knives and doing something you're gonna regret.
Bro, just show them the amount of gold you actually have. That's it. Wait a minute.
I don't even
Her
know how much.
her hand does not leave her hip. She looks at you.
Oh
It's
boy.
simple. You listen to that man over there. That, and she like glances back. She goes, uh, that bird guy. You show me
Thank
you
you.
don't have our gold, and we'll be on our way. We'll check the next person. But you're my first
Arendor
subject.
Arendor reaches in his pocket and you can see him kind of fiddling around with something. And he pulls it out and slams his hand down on the bar and says, "I ain't dumping pockets for you, but I got 10 gold pieces." And he'll kind of show her the 10 gold that he had in his pocket.
Lucky's song has begun to play. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? And the mood here has dampened. Uh, people are with you.
Rip.
They're getting a little angry. One guy
Mm.
goes, "Hey, I put in 10 gold," and he rushes towards the bar.
oh no!
Heather, the healer, looks around. She goes, "You absolute barbarians, fighting over little bits of metal. Ask me and I can turn your coppers into gold, but you never do.
Um,
I want my drink."
Wait a minute. You can do that? Thing
Matt,
thing would
I
just
have a
sort of turns
question.
over to her. You can actually do that?
Simple, you got a piece of copper?
Uh, yeah. I got one piece of copper. It was a childhood copper. It was my
Guess's
first
little gnome
money.
neck flips around and goes, "Not that time."
Sorry.
Renegade, you were saying something?
Matt, I have a question to you as the DM.
Yes.
So I have proficiency in magical tinker.
Okay.
I can imbue a tiny, non-magical object with a magical property of your choice. 5 feet. Radius is radius so it's 5 feet radius light, up to 6-second long recorded message. It can emit an odor or nonverbal sound, or a
Yep.
static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text. I can affect one object maximum at a time.
Right.
Would it be alright if I were to say put a piece of silver into like sleight of hand a piece of silver into the bag, and that piece of silver would instead look like a pile of gold coins.
Oh, hologram.
I would say that would be a wisdom save against guess. But I like her. You can do that easily. Like you do that, there is a pile there, and it's a it's a wisdom save for guess. Um,
Okay, let me see. What would the wisdom save be? Because there's no wisdom save for
I'm
that here.
thinking I'm thinking it's a 13 until she touches it,
Until she touches it.
and then it's a 10.
And then it's a
Oh
10.
boy.
Okay.
So where would you
My
like?
my
This is
my
very
it
very
says
important.
it's my standard save DC for spell for artificers 11. Would that be an 11 instead of a 10, so like a 13 and an 11?
I'm giving you a little boost here because she's
Oh,
looking for
okay,
anything. Where would
okay.
here on this map? Where would you like to? In fact, let me give you this. Where do you want that silver to go?
I'm thinking somewhere in this.
Okay, absolutely.
Just not something far like over here, but something that like he can just like casually flip back like he's sending payment to the bar and such, and instead it just so happens to bounce in.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That works 100%. Let us see what she does here. This is actually super crucial. I'm gonna give everyone a turn before she notices this, or before Renegade does it. But we're at that goofy halfway point. Why don't we take a quick bathroom break, snack break, drink break, whatever break you want to take real quick. Take that super fast. Is everyone good for like another hour, hour and a half ish? What are we feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I know you were saying you might not be able to make it. How are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm good. Thanks for checking in. I
Cool.
appreciate it. Once you get into D&D, I get all excited. But
Yeah.
Renegade, Ganja, are you guys good for a little bit longer
Yep.
still? Okay. All right. Well, yeah, take a little break. Go grab something to drink if you need to. Go grab some snacks. Uh a very
Snack
interesting thing is
time.
happening. But think about what your character does in this little moment because I'm going to say everyone notices that she sees a mound of gold. So think about what you would like to do.
Okay. Now question, Matt. Since I did put 100 gold in the pile and I did technically win, those were technically my winnings, but anyone who bet I would have won, which would have probably been low since I was small and they probably thought I was going to die.
The house definitely bet against you. Sorry, I ran back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom as well, but the house bet against you, so that money comes out of the house.
Okay. Okay. Might be able to do something. Maybe. Okay, okay. We can scavenge this. I can say I was taking my winnings. Yeah. What are you maniacally laughing about?
I thought I would have to roll something, and he's just like, nope, it succeeds, and I'm like, oh god. I mean, hey, if this works, that means I only lose 1 silver out of this whole thing to work.
Yeah, but that is gonna be a little hard seeing how she has a +6 to some of her own stuff.
Not
He has a
one,
plus
not one,
six,
not one, not one, not one.
plus six to charisma. I wonder how good her wisdom is. Also, if I did say I took my winnings, I don't think they would be mad, as those were technically mine.
Hey, those are my gold. I put 10 gold in there. Oh dear God. We're going to have a fight on our hands. And it's going to be
Hmm.
all non lethal.
Hmm. And I put 100 gold in there. I'm better
We're
than
going to need
you.
lucky. We're going to need. I'm bigger than you.
All right.
Yep.
Do we have everyone back yet? Just checking in.
Matt,
Up.
Matt, you
Up.
came in right when Feng Wu says the words, I'm bigger than you.
Yep, we're here.
No. Okay.
To a dwarf who's probably the same size as him.
Ganja, are you back as well? Give Ganja a quick break. This is also.
I'm gonna grab one thing while Ganja is
Yep.
there.
Yep. Take your time. This is a good point for me to be like, edit this, Matt. This is your edit point, brother. We so as a group, we're about to have a check here, just so everyone's aware.
Oh, dear God.
Mm-hmm. You'll see this sort of check in like a dungeon caving in or a group stealth. This is 100% my first ever in over a decade of playing a group charisma check. But I'll make sure everyone's here first.
Okay, but we want the majority of our rolls to be somewhat high, yeah?
Yeah, essentially, I have a number in
This would
my
be
head.
hilarious if someone.
Let me see it. Let me look at my charisma. Let's see if I mess this up for you guys without really doing it. I actually have a +1. That's it. That's what you
Here
guys
we
are
go.
getting.
So,
I can't look at other people's characters.
going down the Discord chat again. Renegade, sounds like you're here. Fang, sounds like you're here. Ganja, are you back yet? You're currently muted, so I'm just double checking.
I'm gonna need dogs out. Give me about
No,
10
you're fine.
seconds here, real
Yep,
quick.
yep. Take your time. That's what breaks are for. And Lucky, it sounds like you were back, correct?
Oh,
Awesome. So we'll let Ganja let us know when he's back when the dogs are back. This is my edit point. Clap clap. I'll do a thing to remind me when to stop. Let's see. Is there any more intense tavern music than this? I bet there is. What do we got here? What do we got here?
All right, I am back.
Okay. So as I was saying kind of during that break, we are about to have a team charisma check to see how we handle this situation. First things first, Guess sees the pile of coins. She walks over to it. She has a +6 here. And
Oh my God, does she have a +6 to everything?
Wisdom and charisma, yeah.
Oh God.
And at first glance, she looks, and you see she goes to touch it with her finger.
Oh, Jesus.
Some of you motherfuckers out there think I'm dull. Some of you think, Oh, guess she has plenty of coins. She won't be missing just a wee bit. You'll be dead fucking wrong. Knives are fully out, and she stabs him. She stabs about 6 into the top of the bar top, and she's looking and she's breathing. Somebody better start fucking talking. And we will have our first ever team check. I want everyone to roll a charisma. We're looking for 10 or higher.
Okay. Well, I'm dead, guys. I'll see you in the afterlife. I exactly got 10.
Oh boy.
This is just charisma.
Just charisma.
Uh-huh. It seems our Stormwatch got an 18.
I got 9.
Ooh.
I got 10 minus 1.
Guidance. Guidance. Lucky. Anyone.
Guidance. Someone give me guidance.
Lucky.
I can give guidance to Ren. Yeah, because it's already been well over a minute. So yeah,
Yep.
I give guidance to Renegade.
How
Okay.
much does guidance do?
A D4.
A D4?
You will automatically succeed, but let's see how much you succeed.
2.
That helps.
That's
Now
11.
I'll tell you guys, essentially we're looking at Lucky not getting a nat 1 here. Lucky,
Don't
would you
worry.
mind
Don't
rolling
worry.
a
He still
charisma
has
for
luck
us?
points. He still has a luck
What
point,
about
so
what
he's
about
good.
Ganja? Oh no,
He got
right.
an
Sorry,
18.
Ganja was already proved himself.
I have gotten 3 threes in a row, so that's kind of lucky.
Yeah. Just not a nat 1 here from Lucky. That's all we need.
And all our characters can go to sleep.
Did you not get my roll? It was a 3 plus 8.
Ooh, I did not. I didn't
No,
see it.
I did not hear.
Wait for real,
I can
man? Because
I can roll
bro,
it
I'm
again.
seeing,
Oh, you know
like,
what?
bro,
You
I
probably
clicked on the wrong character. That was my bad.
Okay, no,
yeah,
you're fine. You're fine.
yeah, like, bro, because I'm seeing your charisma check right now in the chat. It's an 18.
That's a 19.
There we go. Much
Yep.
Charisma
better.
I just
save.
rolled it on the right character.
Was this a charisma save or check?
I'll just check.
Or
Just a
charisma
check for now.
Oh, okay. It's a charisma save.
No, yep. Just a charisma check for now. As everyone
We can
kind
change
of
that to like,
as like things get tense, you all give me what you say that kind of pushes this conversation away from you guys. Let's go with Ganja first. What does Storm say that kind of pushes him away from this situation?
Um, he's like, he says, just because we're the new ones in town doesn't mean you gotta accuse us when something goes wrong.
Absolutely. Lucky, we'll jump to you. What do you say? What do you do to ease this situation?
I kind of actually jump into the middle of the crowd because I actually don't know who took the money, and I join in with them and said, "Yeah, who took the money? Yeah." And then like elbow someone's like, "Hey, I made some of that bet. That's my money." So
That's right.
basically blend in.
The fun plane.
Absolutely.
wow.
Fang,
Wow.
what do you say that comes across as eh?
My character just sort of turns to look at Calvin. We can do our trading tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some sleep because all of this bull crap. I'm too tired for that. As he starts walking away. See you tomorrow, Calvin.
Guest looks at you and she remembers you put down 100 gold and she goes, "Ha, that guy just not giving a fuck about 100 gold pieces is fucking wild." And she looks at you, Renegade,
Oh
with her
please,
eyes.
please I can make
Sorry.
that shit back in a week.
Her eyes like
He
glare at you,
returns that.
Renegade. What is it that you say that kind of helps you get out of this?
I saw this lovely young lass cross the ring when they were still fighting, and I just knew I needed to talk to her. So I invited her over here. I wanted to get some drinks for us. I
So you're
poured
saying
out this
she did it?
nice looking.
And Guess's eyes go narrow at this chick.
I'm not saying she did it. I brought her over here. I don't know what happened, but all I knew is I wanted to talk with her and buy her a drink.
uh, Guess looks at everyone in the tavern. Uh, she glances at a few people for a couple seconds. She goes, "All of you've got rotten luck. One of you, maybe a couple of you, are just bad fuck. But you know what, for tonight? The Grot's Boon is closed. All of you get the fuck out of here, and I'm calling the guards in the morning."
I'm just
With
going
that,
to I'm going to remove the 1 silver that I tossed in there.
oh, you want to grab that?
Bro, no,
Nope.
no,
Nope.
no, no.
No.
I
No.
was
Sonic,
That one
warning
we
silver
you.
has
doing?
stayed in there.
we have already gone away. Do not put us in a compromising position. Stop
I'm
it.
not gonna I'm not gonna compromise that. No, that stays in there. That silver has sacrificed itself. I have already made way too much money to
You
be
you
worried about.
you see a parallel dimension of this as you reach for that, and 6 knives go into your chest. But you think better of it.
No, I don't reach in for anything.
Mm-hmm. Your clone soldier instincts kick in, saying that's a bad
I
idea. Don't do
I
that.
I lean in, I kiss this young lass on the forehead, and I say it was nice talking with you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I walk on out with the group, and we all pretty much walk out.
Okay. Does everyone leave the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Lucky, what are you still doing over there with the piano?
Oh no, I left the piano. I'm in the crowd right now.
Okay. So say if you didn't, if everyone left the bar, good and plenty. If someone wants to stick around, let me know.
Um,
I left the bar, and in the moment my character sort of gets outside and he starts walking away. You see, he sort of takes a look back and see that no one out yet as he starts doing a like jog to the to the end.
Absolutely. So everyone left.
Yes, everyone leaves. I want to stop by the general goods store again, briefly.
Okay. It has gotten quite a bit later. It almost as if in there you guys were so caught up in the moment that holy shit, uh, it's dark. Um, some of these stores are closed. Some of them are just closing up. Is there
Is the
anything?
general goods store still just closing up?
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of a close up right now.
Okay, he like rushes over there. I just need to buy some tinkerer tools.
um, yeah, y- you kind of you rush in as the key is like in the door. Uh, give me a persuasion.
Hey man, sorry, we just want some. I tell him this casually. Uh, and such. Hey man, sorry, we were in the Fight Club place for a while, and time got caught up with us. Do you mind if I swipe one last thing off your hands for uh price? Very little to no handling. I just want to buy a set of tinkerer tools, and then you can end this night with one last purchase for the store.
He looks at you and he smiles. He goes, "Tinkerer tools. I would have to do some digging, so there's going to be a finder's fee.
What's the finder's fee?
A gold piece.
Done. And he hands him a gold piece.
Oh, beautiful!" And he pockets it and he goes, Then, of course, there's the price of the items, which I've got to put them all in a bag. Unless you want them
I
loosely,
can
just handed to you.
loosely hand it to me. Sounds great.
Okay. And he just starts going one at a time. You start getting a wrench. You start getting a screwdriver. You get a few bolts. Yeah. So this is all gonna ring you up a pretty penny. Right now, you're up to another gold piece.
And that's where all the tinkerer tools.
Well, that's for about half of them.
He hands him 2 gold pieces. No, this is
Ah,
for the full set.
he gives you an entire bag. He goes, "Don't worry about you. Keep the bag. That's on the house."
Cool. Thank you. You have been a wonderful man.
Yeah, of course. And of course, if you need any oil to make that work, you come back because gears don't work without oil.
Of course. I look forward to doing more business with you in the morning when you have rested.
Yeah. Hopefully, our prices don't go up by then. Prices,
Hmm.
they're crazy. So
Prices, they always rise like the sun, don't they?
they rise with the sun. Yes, so they will be more expensive in the morning for oil, which you need.
Yeah. So, thank you so much. You have a nice night.
Of course.
Hmm.
And he locks up the door.
Hmm. And and when you leave, I'm just gonna do this for a funny, Matt. The You hear sort of the wind blow, as it sort of seems like a word on the wind. Market crash.
Market crash, he says. I love it.
Yeah,
Um,
I have to do it, man.
Lucky Storm, what would you guys like to do now that you guys have been kicked out of Grunkle's boon? Do you guys have any plans, any places you wanted to go?
Uh, no, not really. Arendor will just look at this crazy chaotic bunch that he just ran into not that long ago, and he'll simply say, "Man, you guys are a crazy bunch, aren't you?"
Uh,
All
does
you get is silence.
does anyone have anyone for the newest member of your party? Second newest, actually.
Mhm. uh, my character sort of still jogging on his way back to the inn, sort of turns back to look at him, and just sort of does a just yells at him. Welcome to the team. We're gonna be doing this a lot. Get used to it.
Wait,
Yeah,
we're talking to Arendor, or are we talking to the
Arendor.
drug
Yep,
fraud?
yep, Arendor.
Oh, Arendor.
As my
Nice to
character
have
is
you
still
aboard.
jogging.
Are we walking to a tavern, or or
And
inn, or are we
tavern or
anywhere
inn, whatever.
anywhere in the not the
Yep,
hairless
I
bear. I'm assuming it's
the
Wandering Pebble.
yep.
Which one is it?
You guys,
Pebble Foot Creek.
uh, the Wandering Pebble is a place you could go. Uh, you guys were once told that the monster hunters do get to drink or sleep for free in most places.
Hey guys, you want to
Nice.
head over Wandering Pebble, get a night's sleep?
You would have seen my character is sort of already going through the door.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh, the only person I haven't heard from is Lucky. Lucky, are you doing anything in the cover of night tonight, or are you heading to the Wandering Pebble?
Oh no.
He,
Silence is deafening.
we
The
got him.
silence is deafening.
He could only have been lucky for so long.
Yep.
All right, Josh, we'll move on from you. We won't assume anything, but the rest of the group heads to the Wandering Pebble. Um, of course, hopping in, name dropping monster hunters, giving out the proper paperwork does give you a room here.
Mhm.
And everyone, as long as no one wants to do anything crazy, can take a long rest, reset all their stuff, and absolutely that's perfectly fine.
I
Mhm.
will also take that long rest, and then I'll go probably do my stealth thing in the morning.
Okay. Uh,
Oh, but privately, did Arendor, did you put any money in that gold pile?
I did not put any money in that gold pile.
You did not.
I did not.
Lucky, how much money did you put in that gold pile?
He's still mute.
we still don't have a lucky.
We don't have a Lucky.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Lucky's, Lucky's currently in a coma right now.
The classic coma.
Mm-hmm. Always after a bar.
We will assume Lucky came with you. Lucky did put down some gold. I don't remember how much Lucky put down off the top of my head.
Um,
Oh wow.
I don't know. I don't know
Don't
what the
worry.
number was. When he's up, essentially, I'll just run this like the memory thing of like how much money did you have? He hands it to him like the night before, stuff like that.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. But yeah, with that morning kind of cracks, you guys are all able to get a pretty decent night's rest. Um, as morning comes, is there anything anyone specifically would like to do?
If you will allow me,
Mm-hmm.
my character will sort of get up, fly to the top of the roof of this building, and start doing the training styles from the scroll.
As you wake up in the morning and you head outside, you do see just kind of laying down in the street is Calvan. And so as you open up the door, he like wipes the sleep from his eyes, goes, "Training buddy, are you ready?"
Oh, ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Punch me in the face.
Hmm. Okay. As he does a quick punch to the face.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, buddy. Okay, do it again.
Okay. As he does another one.
Again.
Okay. As he starts unleashing this barrage, just tell me when to stop.
It's you get about two more punches in, and he goes, "Okay, wait." And there's
Yep.
just blood
Okay.
trickling down his face. He goes, "Now watch this." And he gets really,
Mm-hmm.
really intense. He gets really angry, and he looks at the nearest street light, and he decides that's not tough enough. So he looks at the nearest brick building, and he punches it, and you just see a brick slide out, hit the side of the wall, and shatter. He goes, "I get really
My.
tough when people hit me."
Hmm. That's incredible. As the
Yeah,
character is doing a well.
I've been at it for a long time, and no one seems to want to train with me because no one wants to get punched in the face.
Pansies.
Uh, and essentially, you have the option to take a subclass here, which is my homebrew one. Obviously, you don't have to if you like what you're going through, but that is the training he is currently offering.
Mm. He will sort of do that, and if I ever change my mind, he sort of has the decision to sort of pick that subclass. Like he knows how to do it,
Right.
but if he wants to go another path, but yeah, he will do the training.
Yeah, which is essentially get hit, do something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is perfectly okay with Fang Wu,
Okay.
as
He is
he's
a rage baiter after all.
Rage bait. Uh Mr. Stormwatch.
Troll face.
As you kind of wake up to various people maybe being in the room, out of the room, is there anything you were looking for from this place? Is there anything you want to do in the morning?
Get basically um uh basically he's gonna want to just get some food and kind of contemplate on what kind of chaos and mischief and misfortune awaits him if he continues with these three.
Right. Uh,
It's gonna be fun.
as you head down towards like the communal area of the tavern, um, this dwarvish woman kind of looks down at you. She goes, "You look like you're having a real thought about something."
Well, met a few people, and I just don't know what to make of them.
You know, you meet all sorts of people, and sometimes you like them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get things from them, and sometimes you fall flat on your face. What kind of people did you meet?
The crazy kind.
Yeah. I'm She pauses, she looks
You see
around,
my dilemma.
she smiles and she goes, I married one of them, and I've got this because of it. It it's nothing great. I wake up at the crack of dawn, I make some food, I go to sleep and I make some food again, I go to sleep and I make some food again, and I go to sleep, and it's not a good life. But if something ever breaks, I can always yell at my husband and say, "You're fixing that, you piece of shit." And he goes, "No, I'm fucking not." But sure enough, in the next couple minutes, he does.
Well, that's good.
It's a
Speaking of food,
yeah,
I would sure love some.
it's good. I'm trying to place. Where are you from? What are you looking? You look something familiar, but it's hard to really pin it.
One second, one second.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Uh, I'm I'm from a place not really around here. I've come a long distance, a long way by myself, and I've recently stumbled into some company, and I just don't know what to make of them.
I'm not much for word, and if I was, I'd be writing books and not cooking meals. Uh, as she does, she like stops, she leaves, and you're like, "Well, all right, screw you." And she comes back with a really big plate of food. She puts it down. You know, there's one other fella in town, maybe who would know more about oddities and weird stuff. And they're a little kooky, but they've met some kooky people as well, and maybe that's who you should be asking, because I'm not. My crazy's here at home, and your crazy sounds like it's often an adventure, right?
Ah, indeed, indeed. And speaking of adventures, well, I'm a little I'm a little partial to the fiendish kind. If you know of you haven't heard anything or seen anything out this way for somebody who might be looking for the fiendish kind. Have you?
You know, we get them from time to time in the mines. If you don't mind me saying, that's a pretty dangerous crew to be traveling around with. The fiends they've got backup.
Uh, it helps when you got a couple crazies on your side.
And she puts up a finger and she runs away. She comes back and she gets you the biggest glass of ale she has. She goes, "Now, if you're not crazy and you're running with crazies, there's one thing that helps." And she taps the ale and she goes, "Not enough to get you crazy, not so little that you're thirsty all day, but a little bit that you embrace the crazy is good enough for me."
Aye. Thank you.
You should be checking out the flickering candle place. Look for Beetle. They'll help you out.
Deal? All
Beetle.
right. It's a flickering candle place.
Yeah. They've seen more stuff than anyone else in town can combined.
Well, I shall make my way that way after this fine meal.
Okay. And she gives you a pat on the back and she like leans in. She goes, "It'll be fine. Embrace a little chaos and stop it when it's too much. You'll do all right."
Very well.
And she walks away.
All right. And Arendor is going to sit there, eat his meal, drink his drink, and get ready to make his way over to the. You said it was the candle flicker place.
Yes, the flickering candle place.
Flickering candle.
It's
I knew that didn't sound right.
Yeah, it's only 2 places down. As
All
you
right.
kind of get up and leave, you do kind of come across Renegade thing, and we'll say for now, in case Lucky's back, Lucky. But if Lucky, if you're gone for some sort of, I assume, child related emergency, that's completely understandable.
Mm-hmm. That means
As
we're not really going to team up. We're just going to have some fun role playing.
Mhm.
as Arendor sees them, he's gonna let them know I'm on my way to find an adventure. If any of you would like to join me, we don't have to
Well,
go now,
you well,
but I'm on my
you
way to get
check
one.
that out. Cool. You check that out. I have to go complete a side task, and I'll be back in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
And I sort of got done with my training with
Yep.
Calavar.
Calvan.
Okay.
Yep.
Calvin.
Calzone.
I got nothing else to do. And also while training with I already forgot his name again, Calvin.
Yep. Yeah. Nailed it.
Wow. Okay. I also did want to say that he is also practicing his own little martial arts.
Yeah.
And
Teaching a little bit to Calvan as well.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. As if you allow me, would he now be able to use his rapier with with the rage damage?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Or, hmm
Um, you know what?
Who's
Who's so you taught yourself the
who's
rapier.
next? Oh,
And he also does have the scroll for looking back and stuff. As he needed 1 level in barbarian to actually start doing it.
Okay. You know what? I feel okay with that. Yep.
Yay! I can guess what, guys? I can now do my rage damage with this light weapon. Amazing.
Yeah. So essentially, Fang, we have a question for you.
Yes.
One of your party members went one direction, one went the other way. And Lucky could be going anywhere. What direction do you want to go? Do you want to follow Renegade or Mr. Stormwatch?
My character will sort of just look at these two. Instead of just do a full turn looking back at both of them. Then next we'll go with Stormwatch.
Okay.
I'll go with you just to make sure nothing bad happens. Renegade will be fine.
Renegade, we will end our night with you, so stay with us. But
No, I
Stormwatch.
gotta wait a week now.
No,
It's
no, no,
karma
no, no.
with waiting a week.
Fangwu, Stormwatch, you guys head to the flickering candle place. And you guys are met with this dwarvish man who has scars across his face, arms, chest. He wears like the fantasy version of a wife beater, just barely holding on to what shirt he has left. He looks jacked to the point where he could fight, but he walks and every step looks painful. And he looks up and he goes, "Hey, hey, what are you guys doing here?"
Ah, looking for a fella by the name of Buell.
Yeah, yeah, that's me. Who sent you here? You're not playing some joke on me, right?
No, not at all. I was over at the inn, and as I was getting ready to eat my meal, having a talk there, and I asked about fiends in the area, seen any, heard anything, and they said that you might be the one I need to talk to. I do fancy a good adventure, and if you've got some fiendish trouble, I'd love to take care of it for you.
Oh, Everin. She's kind. She's probably too kind for a place like this. And I've seen too much for a place like this. I've collected things and puzzles and tricks and objects from all over this crazy place. World even. I've sailed across oceans. And people don't seem to understand the things I'm offering for cheap. And I can't necessarily tell you what each one of them does because most of them I found in boxes or treasure chests or dungeons or dead man's hands, but they all seem to have some sort of value to them. So I keep them. You're looking for something evil? Something fiendish? I've got a
I
mirror.
am.
A mirror I found somewhere deep in the Underdark. It I'm no specialty to this and that, but it felt evil when I picked it up. I wrapped it up in a cloth, and I felt a lot better. Do you want to take a peek at that first?
I would. I would.
He walks you over to it. Um, could you roll me? Give me a nature check first.
17.
17. It's this like broken, fragmented piece of a mirror. It's not even a whole mirror. And as you get closer, he kind of starts to unwrap the cloth around it. And the second it's exposed, you kind of feel it. And it's angry, it's sorrow, it's defeat, and then it's a little bit of confidence. What would you like to do with this mirror?
Um, so considering that Arendor is extremely knowledgeable when it comes to fiends, um, he's not sure if the feeling he's getting from it is magical or if it's just fiendish. But basically, I'm wondering is can I look at this and is there anything that it would tell me about where it came from or what kind of, if you will, bad mojo that it carries with it?
Yeah, give me a history check now at advantage.
Dang, level 16
16.
already.
You kind of bend over without even like grabbing it. You like lean over the counter And as you look down, you see your own self reflected, and there is just clouds around you. Um, it's dark. You can see your face clearly, but nothing else. And it reminds you a little bit of a dream you once had, one that all of your family had, where they look at a place in a dream. It could be an inn, it could be a warehouse, it could be so many different things, but they are cloudy. But there's a little red dot that like moves around. The closer you get, the more it looks like a humanoid or whatever shape it takes. And this mirror seems to reiterate that little bit of fiendish detection.
Would you be willing to part with this mirror?
Yeah, but I don't deal in coin here. I deal in trade. So you'll have to trade me something for it.
Well, there's not a lot I have with me. I tend to travel light. Are you
Mm-hmm.
in need of any favors?
It, I I've got favors across this continent I can call in at any time. I'm looking for something precious to you. And then he kind of like reaches and puts his hand and covers back up the mirror, and you feel all of a sudden a weight lifted off your shoulders. If you don't have anything to trade, I'm sorry. That's kind of what I do here.
I'll, I'll tell you what. I don't have anything of huge value. Most of what I have is things I need. But ah, you know, second thought, I'm not really sure I like the way that mirror makes me feel.
Hmm.
It That's dark. That is
Mm-hmm.
indeed fiendish. I would like to know more about its whereabouts, but I'm afraid at this particular time I might not have anything that you need. Or well, I'll be honest, it's more I don't have anything I could spare. Everything I have I need. Uh I can return later with something of value. If you still
I'll,
have it, I'd love to take that mirror off you.
I'll trade you for that dice set you got there in your pocket, which you have not revealed to him, even in the slightest, as he pulls a little monocle from his face and he kind of tucks it into a shirt pocket.
Wow.
I'm not sure I know what dice set you're talking about.
Why don't you reach into your bag and do a little looking?
I know what's in my bag. You seem pretty
Uh,
confident. Do you think you know what's in my bag?
well, I can see in your bag. This This is one I took off a tinkerer in some mine just up north. Ah, I keep this one. This one's not for sale. And he shows you it. He tucks it back in in his pocket. Goes, yeah, I'll trade you the mirror for the dice set.
Well, it's a pretty nifty monocle.
Thank you.
I do wish I had one of those. But I guess if there was anything that I could part with, it might be the dice set. And Arendor, he will say, now you make sure to keep that thing wrapped.
I'll
I
double
don't
wrap it just
I
for
don't
you.
need to see my reflection at all times.
Yeah,
And
he wraps it up good. He does like a little ribbon around it that tightens the wrapping, and he hands it to you, and he puts a hand out for the dice set.
Arendor reaches in to his bag, pulls out the dice set, and kind of hesitates for a moment, reluctant to give it up, as it is his way of making coin here and there in bars and taverns and places of such. Uh, but he does feel that he is very inquisitive about this mirror, what the reflection means to him and his family, and where exactly it came from. And he'll go ahead and trade off the dice.
Okay. Beal kind of grabs the dice immediately, takes them out, tosses them a couple times. He goes, "Yeah, that'll do. You haven't been using these ill wisely, have you?
Ah, not sure what you mean. It's
These
just a little game I like to play.
these dice are slightly loaded. Rolling sixes and sevens is quite often with these." Tucks them in a pouch, puts them in his pocket. It's been
Well,
a, a
I guess you know
pleasure.
my secret now.
But I can see things. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, but I think your little bird friend has something he wants to ask me as well, and he puts his monocle on. What are you what are you looking for? And he looks all around, he goes, bird guy.
Hmm. Uh, Currently, nothing here sort of interests me at the moment. I do have a question for you. Do you know a good blacksmith around here?
Ah, I know a good blacksmith. I know something better than that. And he picks up this little pebble and he spins it around on his thumb, holds it really, really close. He goes, "I've got anything that a blacksmith can make for you, but at a fraction of the price.
Hmm.
I have found the strangest things on this planet, but they take a little bit of solving."
Because I was going to ask them as he pulls out the thing from the harbinger to make this into a rapier.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing, but no, I'm fancying that book in your bag. And he kind of adjusts his monocle.
Hmm. You mean my makeshift monster manual?
That would be the one.
Hmm.
I wouldn't take it because I've seen you put a lot of work into it. But if there's something armory you're looking for, you just have to ask.
Something armory, huh?
Mm-hmm. Or something to slow down something attacking you. That I've got too.
I guess I'd like to see if you got anything good.
Um, he quickly kind of opens up these drawers as everything here is kind of hidden, but kind of not. There is a candle, a compass, a folding cup, a puzzle box, a quill, a stone, two dice set, a rope, no longer a mirror, a bag of coins, some bells, some wooden figurines, a map, an hourglass, a key, a jar of smoke that kind of bellows around, a ring, a book, a pebble, a candle, a spoon, a thread, a mask, a cup, a whistle.
What in the God's name? As you keep listing all this stuff, oh God.
He after he kind of shows you all those little things, he goes, "They've all got their own little thing to figure out. Is there anything that
And
caught your eye?"
DM, can you please say that again slowly?
Yes, much slower. There is a candle, a
Okay.
compass, a
Okay, I might be
folding
interested in that.
a folding cup,
Open cup,
a puzzle box,
puzzle box.
a quill, a stone, two sets of dice, a rope, uh, a coin, a bell, a wooden figurine, a map, an hourglass, a key, a jar of smoke, a ring, a book, a second book, a pebble, a candle, a spoon, a piece of thread, a mask, a cup, and a whistle.
Hmm. I'm mighty interested in that compass right there. Maybe in that map too. It also looks interesting too.
Well, you heard my spiel with your friend. What do you have to trade for it? We'll start with the compass.
Mm-hmm. What to trade for that compass? Hmm. That thing really sort of just starts digging in his bag. Let me see. Womp womp womp. As he pulls out a crowbar. I don't think you're
Hmm.
gonna be interested in this.
No, I was looking at that book you had.
Hmm. Hmm. This one book for that compass. Hmm. I was sort of saving this book
He'll
just in case, because
he'll
I'm looking
hand
to
that
find
compass
more.
to you.
Hmm.
You want to look at it? You
He
want to
hands a cup.
investigate it?
He will investigate it.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
I'm not gonna learn jack about this thing.
You never know. You never know.
You know?
Let the
You
dice
never do.
decide.
Oh my god! At 18.
You know, from where you are now, north is like turning about face, right? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
this compass is not even close to pointing north. It says so on the compass, but yeah, that's not north.
This thing's not even pointing at north.
No,
As
but
your taps it.
I've used that compass to, and kind of looks around. He goes, a handful of things. I don't know exactly what it's looking for, but that compass has come in handy more than a dozen times.
Mm. My character's gonna start thinking, man, what's the nearest place to a good booze as he's looking at this compass? Anything happens?
Um, Not necessarily exactly like that. It kind of like leans and weighs, and then it like settles to where it was pointing before.
Huh. This is weird. Very unique. As he gives it back. Hmm. Can you show
All
me
right.
the map in the book?
Yeah, of course. He hands you the map, and there's just like a red lightning on the map. He hands it to you. He goes, yeah, that bolt of lightning changes daily. Um, I never figured out what it was. I was never close enough to make it within a day's march, but that bolt of lightning is somewhere different every day.
Oh, somewhere different every day. Interesting.
And then he
As he
kind of
then
gets out the book and he hands it to you. He goes, "It's one of my favorites, and it feels and looks like a full book, but there's a single page in it."
a single page. As he would sort of do a lightly open the book. Mhm.
Oh, be careful.
Whoop,
Uh,
whoop.
don't make any marks in that book. I asked for a horse, and I've got a horse and a page ripped out.
Huh.
Oh my
What?
god.
Wait, what? What did he just say? He said
He
he
asked
wanted a
for a
horse.
horse and the page ripped out.
Did you get a horse?
I got a horse. It saved me, actually. I was in the desert, surrounded by a bunch of assassins, and that horse got me free.
Whoa. And it just had this one page?
Well, it had 2 pages at the time.
Hmm. Okay, I can see the value in this thing very much. Hmm. And
Now,
you still want my makeshift monster manual?
I want that book. To be fair, above table, you will lose any proficiencies you have from that book that you've made.
What does that mean? What does it
Uh
mean?
your ability to have like favorite monsters and you know how you explained to me what you were looking for during school and how you wanted
Yeah.
to like know weak points. You do not have that ability anymore.
Ooh. You're really making this hard, DM. Why you doing this to me?
I'm sorry. This is a very specialty shop.
I might have to
Ooh.
visit the shop when I come back. The Nets,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
We
as
definitely.
an as an as an as an out of character thing here, people.
Mm-hmm.
As a first level spell, I have Identify,
Mm-hmm.
meaning I can choose an object that I must touch throughout casting the spell. If it's a
10
magic
minutes.
item or some magic imbued object, I learn
Yep.
its properties, how to use it, and whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any, and I learn whether
And its
spells are
properties.
affecting the item and what there are.
Yep.
And if I'm touching a creature while doing this, I basically learn any spells, if any, that are currently affecting it.
Right. So essentially, you could spend 2 or 3 days and know everything about this shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my character sort of gave him back his thing. Okay. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, okay, I'm still very interested in all this stuff you have shown me, though. I will have to sort of think this over as I'm still in the town. So once I made up my mind, I will definitely come back and give you this book. If that's okay with you.
I just can't guarantee it's around. I have folks who pop in and out. My inventory is
Open.
quite lucrative.
Yeah. I.
I don't mean to
Don't
pressure
worry, I
you.
won't be gone.
Don't
I won't.
worry, mate.
I won't be gone long.
I won't be gone for that long anyway. And if they do somehow buy the things I'm after, guess it wasn't meant to be.
That is a lovely way of looking at things. As he kind of gathers his things, puts them all back in their closets, and looks at you. You're close. You're not quite there yet. Which the
Maybe.
camera jumps to Renegade at this point.
Mm.
Renegade,
But
I
when I
was
get some
gonna
free
ask
time, I'll go.
you. Go ahead.
No, you keep going. I'll say it
Okay.
after.
Okay. Renegade, I was gonna have you sneak your way out, but everyone left. Uh, it takes you about 15 minutes to get to the point you were looking to get to.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
So for me, I'm basically walking out of town, basically saying like I got a side task to do. Walks out of
mhm.
town, and um, for my natural explorer, that difficult terrain doesn't slow me, and such, and um, I remain alert to danger even when engaged in another activity. I can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone, and when tracking creatures, I know the exact number, sizes, and how long they pass through the area. I'm basically heading over to the gunsmith's house.
Yep.
They said it was
I
like a mile outside town,
Yes. You get out of the
so
gates. You
I'm.
kind of like
You want me to?
listen. You close. Oh boy, it's not hard to figure out.
Yeah.
You get outside the
Um.
gates and you hear cocoon.
Yeah. I head kind of straight for that ish or so
Yep.
for the house. And do you want me to roll stealth because I'm moving stealthily at normal pace?
Roll me stealth. I will switch us to what you eventually creep up on.
20, dirty 20,
Dirty 20. That's what I like to see. Where, here we go.
15 plus 5.
Here we go. As you take your 10-15 minutes to creep up, I assumed you guys were going to come here together, but that's not the case.
That's not the case this time around. It's a solo operative mission.
You find yourself in the trees. There is some guy. Well, you know Hank. Hank Iron Eyes. He has a cannon and he is firing them at multiple different things in the tree line. Goosh! As trees shatter and explode. Poof. He takes another shot. A tree shatters and explodes. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, we're gonna go back into the war now. It's a 6.
Oh my god.
Do you see this strange object over here?
All I hear when I see I see the explosions, and as I see another tree just explode and shatter into a million pieces, I see Autopara droid fall over to the side, and in my ear, in the comms, all I hear is AT 636, lay down cover fire, .35. I need additional fire on the left lane, move. And the entire landscape kind of slowly blends out of a forest and into an urbanized environment as I see structures fall around me, and I see hundreds of my brothers engaged in a massive firefight as I sit there from my reconnaissance position.
It's horrifying. You have this moment of fuck. If we just didn't rely on those stupid droids, we would have in a laser. You see it almost in slow motion as it whizzes and like up and down, side to side, but it like keeps its main path, extinguishes this blue uh some sort of unit that you can't quite pinpoint what they do or what their initiative is, and you go, that was our last working one. And you look at the people rushing this building and you're like, shit, there's nothing that they can't be, the shields won't go up until this little thing comes around the corner, and it's much smaller, it's an older unit, and it happens to get close enough that it extends out a little data port, puts it in, it spins it, and you're looking through your binoculars and I'm like, holy shit, it's doing it. It's gonna do it. 10, 9. Time passes and you're sitting there going 3, 2, and then this cocoon as that little tiny droid gets blasted into nowhere. And you find yourself back in the trees and you just hear the chuckling of some creature that you've been tracking, Hank Iron Eyes. Gotcha. And you're back. What would you like to do?
As he kind of comes to, he kind of like looks around, notices that Hank is not looking at him, and kind of like raises one of his hands to look, and his hands are shaking and such. And he takes a steady breath to steady himself, and he gets to moving stealthily to his home in order to um look for any schematics on making himself one of those guns here again, and to begin his retraining in this strange world. Matt, you there?
Ain't no way I was muted that whole time.
Oh
You
Yeah,
were doing
my god.
you were muted that whole time. I'm thinking to myself, There's nothing
Jesus.
coming. There's nothing happening. Did the wife need him? I'm like, Matt, you there?
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
you died to a
You
nuclear bomb.
please tell me I wasn't muted for the R2 unit getting exploded, right?
You were muted after I came back.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna use your stealth roll of 20. You
Okay.
notice a tiny, almost invisible piece of thread. You step over it. You go through these tree lines, and you see Hank. He's loading up the cannon. He's playing with his ear as if it's like annoying him. Something's bugging him in there, and he shrugs it off. And another explosion happens. You know you can get closer. I'm going to ask you for one final stealth check
I
to
like
enter
how
this
I
tent.
noticed. I like how I damn fly. I sorry, I had a little fly in front of my face. I like how I noticed the little like silver invisible alarm spell and just tip over it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Could
Hey,
have
what
been
you talking
anything.
about?
But we end here tonight
11.
with this roll. Renegade, you step closer. Nothing. In fact, you even see Hank aim one of his arm pieces, fires it, and it kind of pushes him back, and he leans on his cannon that he was firing. He goes, getting older. That cannon I used to be able to keep myself on my toes. And you go, holy shit. I thought he saw me. You step a little bit closer, and it's a thread you step on again. It hasn't, you like trace it out. It goes up to a little acorn. That acorn hovers just above a tiny plate. You're like, it's not moving yet. You slowly pick up your foot, and the acorn moves a little bit, and you figured out this perfect depth. And then there is just this smattering of an explosion of wood cracking against wood, some metallic piece crackling against that crackle. And then you notice, you hear from the side of you, it goes, I'm sorry, what are you doing that close to my tent? As
I'm
Hank
checking to make sure I'm
ironized.
checking to make sure your senses are still functioning right.
You're one of those new folk from the town.
And it turns out you're not so spineless with explosives either.
No, 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 no. I'm good with them. And you see him grab his arm. He twists it, he pulls back, and he lets go, and it recoils. And you've got about 4 seconds to explain yourself. 4,
Well, I figured since
3.
you weren't in the mood to explain to another old warrior, I would come and show myself, prove I can actually handle a gun. Unless you
2,
think you're the only one capable of shooting the trigger yourself.
1. Uh, roll me a persuasion, and we will end it here.
One.
No
2
way.
minus 1.
What virus do you have on your
I
your
don't know. I'm gonna roll
computer?
this thing again. 13.
Thank God.
As he looks at you, he notices something about you and your soul, and he like covers his eyes a little bit. He scratches out the sleep from him, and he goes, I'm not looking for another one. The last one fucked it up as is, so just
The last
what?
one was the coward. The last one never saw war.
His eyes go wide.
I was born in war.
His
Unless you
smile
think
goes
that's not good enough.
ear to ear. Do you like coffee?
Yeah, coffee sounds great.
I'm gonna teach you about the last one. And I'll share a bit of coffee because you'll need it. And he heads into his tent. Do you follow him?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, totally follow him.
All right, Renegade. Iron Eyes goes into his tent. You follow him, and he pulls up some sort of projector. It's a reel that kind of click, 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 and then a light flashes. And we will pick up with what Renegade sees next week.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're all getting anime moments tonight, huh?
Yeah, it will be eye-opening for him, I'm sure. I didn't want to leave yet, but I accidentally left. That's my bad.
You
I'm such a monster. With that,
all I see is disconnected from the
I'm so
host.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I was gonna zoom in back to Fang so he could say something before we leave, but Fang wasn't in that scene. That's my bad. Um, but yeah, we will
no.
pick up with this next week. Uh, I want to start with Renegade, and then we'll jump back into everyone else. But I appreciate you guys being here. Lucky, I'm so sorry we kept moving on without you. I'm sure you had some sort of house emergency, but everyone else, thank you guys for being here. Does anyone have something they want to say before we take off?
Mm.
Mhm.
Just wanted to say that Feng Wu is sort of thinking in the back of his head, I need to make another copy of my book.
Yep. Okay. Uh, Ganja, what is Stormwatch thinking before we take off?
Stormwatch is
Mm.
he's really kind of consumed in thought by this mirror. The fact that his family has all seen similar reflections. Um, he's really at the moment a little fixated on finding its meaning and origin. Um, what it means for him, where it came from. Um, are there living fiends attached to it? Um, Basically that kind of thing.
Okay. Absolutely. Hold on to that. Remember that.
Yep,
And Renegade, as you hear this, some sort of projector type thing, what's his last thought?
Last thought was it's all coming back to me.
There you go. We were jumped to Lucky, but once again, we lost him along the way. But that has been Monster Hunters of Nokhara, episode 6. It was going to be called The Bloody Mess, but there was almost no blood. So I'll have to find another title for it later. But thank you all for being a part of this, and we will catch you next Saturday. Thank you guys. Oh boy.
sounds great.